You know what I think is wrong with this society? I think it's addicted. Hi, I'm Alice in Reality, and welcome to Intervention Soul Edition. If you or a loved one you may know are experiencing such symptoms as consumerism, greed, laziness, lack of compassion, robot type behavior, zombie type behavior, then you may be suffering with addiction. You may be needing to escape reality, but here I am to welcome you to what is real. For example, if you ever want to get a fucking point across to somebody, definitely use analogies to sex, because sex is something we all kind of grasp, not me very well, but I can look at it kind of objectively. There's two different types of sex: dead end sex and creational sex. Peace, man. Now, the first is what porn is. The porn industry, that is dead end sex. Sex with no connection. Sex that feels like a chore. We're all trying to get what sex feels like. We're all trying to feel close to someone. We're all trying to feed the loneliness within. But until the day we can make love with ourselves, we'll never be able to make love with another person. Therefore, it will be dead-end sex. You will be inseminating another person with your energy, your darkness, your demons. That's what sex is a transfer of energy. We must come together and unify. We must solve this war against one another. We must learn to get along. And in order to do that, we first must be able to look in the mirror. We first must be able to like what we, let me slow down for you. We first must be able to accept what's looking back at us. Just let ourselves be. Start to listen. How do we really feel about ourselves? I catch myself all the time thinking or saying some shit that's just fucking terrible. Honestly, it's a terrible thing to say to anybody else, and it's a terrible thing to say to myself. But I was only able to realize that when I started looking in the mirror more. When I was in jail, every day, every night, I would look in the mirror and I'd say, I love you. I love you. I love you. God, that was a very, very difficult challenge. The first time I did it, I looked myself dead in the eyes and I said, I love you, and my eye twitched the way it does when I'm lying. But I faked it till I made it. And I am learning every day from those around me and from what I take in myself, what true unconditional love for oneself is. Because only when you truly make love with yourself can you make love with another person. Can you understand? And no matter what, even when you make love, you fight. Even when you love someone, you don't always gotta like them. But don't ever get lost in the negative shit. Just let it go. It ain't any good for you. Especially if you're on the rise. Like, let it go. It's just dead weight. It's just baggage. But I'm not saying like, okay, here's my thing. The way I've been kind of taught, because I don't really know what making love is like. There, I'm a virgin of love, you could say. But it's always been kind of taught to me that like, oh, making love is more sensual and more slow, and sex is everything else. But I don't really view that as accurate. I think when you love yourself, you can still make love while angry fucking. You can still make love while just going wild and out. You can make love in missionary. You can make love like to an alien. It doesn't really matter. No matter what your kink is, as long as you love yourself and accept yourself, it's still making love. Just having sex can't be an option anymore, you guys, because it's destroying us. There's no intimate connection. There is no true feeling close with another human being. And if we don't take a stop right now, if we don't stop and truly start to look at that and look at what we're really gaining and investing in, then we're fucked. As a human species, we're fucked. That is the whole way that humans have evolved or continued to be great in God's eyes. The gift that humankind has is the need to rely on one another in order to grow. And our voice, actually, our vocal range is about the only thing that makes us truly different from animals. And with that voice, we have learned to communicate. And it's still a work in progress, obviously, but it's the thing that truly helps us let it go to grow and evolve. And it can happen in an instant once you allow it to. So yeah, quit being addicted and make love with a human or some shit. Or even an alien, because I'm kind of convinced I'm an alien a little bit. Ooh, and I've got some good shit for you guys coming. I am going to be dropping a mixtape this year. That is the goal that I have. I have finally come to a place where I can make goals. This is good. This is progress. So yes, I will have a mixtape. I have all the beats picked out. I have the design for the cover and everything. And so yeah, now I'm just going to be steady writing, steady talking to you guys, steady on the climb.